Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome in. I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. I'm sure she will. I don't know what that says. And I think I'm going to get rid of that one because it isn't doing what I told it to do. Anyway, yeah, I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. So if you are new here or you are watching on the replay, welcome in. There is going to probably be some craziness coming up on the screen. Just fair warning. That's because we are live and I like for my audience to participate. So we love having all of that, including a welcome message whenever somebody new pops into the chat. This is your big welcome saying, hey, welcome in. I'm so happy to have you here. Hello, Miss Mary. Hello, Infinity. We got a bunch of folks. Linda Gorman, Danielle, Ilka, ASMR, Stephanie, Leslie. Yeah, the names just go on and on and on. Who would we have? And I have things not looking the way I want them on here. Okay, I can't see the things. I need to see the things. Okay, just a second. Sometimes it's just where things are going by a little bit too fast. So Mary is over on Twitch. So we are live on YouTube and on Twitch. And I just got finished with a members only live stream. We do a members only live stream. Eyelight says, hi, Chris, like your name. But I just got finished with a members only live stream where we were just looking at what I want to use for tonight's card. And they were helping me with colors and deciding what to die cut. Usually it's mostly just help me with the text so that things are not broken. And tonight it looks like the text, I need that to fit. My little snowman is not fitting on this cardstock the way I'm telling it to because I want to do another cut. And the only parts that really need to be perfect are the hat and the arms. Oh, ASMR says, remember, Adeline, we got to recheck with Santa to see if we get more coal. So I guess ASMR wants coal. I don't trust Santa I don't trust Santa to tell y'all the truth about me, so I don't bother with it. Hello, Miss Ruth, and welcome in. Ruth is in the UK, guys, if you don't know, which means she may fall asleep in the middle of things before she gets a chance to enter in the giveaway.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now, back to our show.
Anyway, she may fall asleep before she gets a chance to get in on the giveaway, but that's okay because you know what? She won this morning's or afternoon's. She won the card we did earlier today. What's better than a hat trick? A quat trick. I don't know what that means. Was that 4 times in a row or something? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I gotta put that nose on. Okay, I'm gonna switch the camera around. So right now I'm cutting out some little bits. Okay, what's up on the screen right now over here is having to do with some events happening right now. We've got Justine Hovey with her 12 days of Christmas card crafting. We've got the Makers Retreat, which starts tomorrow. Virtual Makers Retreat starts tomorrow. And then we've got the Heart of Handmade Summit that is starting on the 15th. I am in that one, so I will be one of the presenters. I'm also in the Card Making with SVGs Plus Summit, and I will be sending out the first emails about that one tomorrow. So if you haven't already gotten your ticket, which I'm hoping you haven't, hopefully you will use my affiliate link so I get credit for it. Yeah, it's a thing. Okay, we have the dies that I'm using are from the Cuckoo Cottage collection from Spellbinders, and there's this cute little snowman, okay? And there's a die that is for the scarf and the carrot nose, and look how tiny the nose is. So I've already done one on the snow, so we've got our little snowman cut out. I went ahead and cut out a second because you gotta. And here is the piece for the scarf and his little teeny weeny carrot nose. That's something you would probably throw away. I'm going to right now, before I move any of my pieces, this is even still stuck to the mat, I'm going to go ahead and put the nose on so that I don't lose it. So just a little drop of glue, and then I'm going to hold it for a minute, and then I can talk with y'all because it's gonna try to get away. Let's do the nose that way. The other one was facing the other one. I think that's perfect. I think that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to leave it sit right there. I can go ahead and put this other snowman together. There's actually 3 dies for the snowman. One does a background piece like this, which includes his hat and his arms. Another piece does his snowy body. Adeline needs coffee. Honey, I went and got my coffee. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and glue these guys together, and then I'll put his little scarf on. And if you want to see it, here's the card we made earlier today. So if you haven't checked out the replay from the noon live stream, that is the card that we made. And I'd love for y'all to come over there and take a look at that. Oh, this little guy is so cute. The die and the add-ons for this one are just so adorable. They're all teeny tiny little things. But there we go. Here's our little snowman. Isn't he cute? Hello, Miss Maureen. Welcome in. ISMR says, no, don't got all the supplies right now. I haven't looked to see what it is yet that Justine did because I haven't had time because it's a thing. Y'all know. So what I was working on after our earlier live stream was starting to get together all the things that I need and start recording the video for the 11th. On the 11th, I'm doing another Pear Blossom Press design team project. So you guys know I've done a lot of things that probably could have counted as design team projects over the last couple of weeks because I'm in love with the new stuff. Y'all know me, right? So I played with a bunch of things, and so I'm actually using an idea that came from somebody in one of the chats on one of the live streams as the inspiration for the card that is going to be part of the that's going to be my design team project for the 11th, which is Thursday. So Thursday morning, check out my channel, check out Pear Blossom Press's channel, and be sure to watch that and give me thumbs up on the things. So here's our little snowman. Isn't he cute? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put together the second snowman just because he's out, and then we can start assembling what we've got here, and I can decide, do I need anything additional? And apparently I don't, because now we have a wicked witch try to take over the stream. Yeah, Maureen loves the witch. Don't know why. She does. There we go. This little guy is just so cute. So for my snowman, I have the carrot nose going one direction on one of them and then the other direction on the other. So how many of you guys got the cuckoo clock for, have got it on order, so you're going to be getting it in? How many of you guys are getting this one? There we go. They're so cute. Now I got to put the little scarf on. I think I'm going to put the scarf backwards on the snowman so that it's the opposite of what the other one is. So they basically look like, almost like mirror images. And all I'm doing is just turning the die cut over. So it's going to be back to front for this one. There we go. I think they turned out cute. Okay, that's it for tonight. Okay, so the reason I was wondering is I'm wondering if for, okay, this is September, maybe for October's workshop, maybe I should do another card with these and help you guys through using your snap and slide or your foam dots to make the pendulum swing. I think this turned out so cute. Oh, and Ruth, this one again is yours, but I added something after the fact. There are some little stars that you can't really see right now. These are glow-in-the-dark stars, assuming that they still work. These have been in my cabinet for a while. They're plastic, so I'm assuming that they will, but they'll need to get enough light for them to be able to be glow-in-the-dark, because they're not glow-in-the-dark right now. When I put this under my desk, it is kind of green. And I also sent you a message on Discord. I hope you got it. Just let me know what you want to do and stuff. But yeah, Just let me know that you got it. But isn't that cute though? This is the one we made today. We've made we've made other ones. Here's one more. Okay, we've got this one that has TikToks. The one that we did for, oh, you can see them? Okay, cool. Thank you, Leslie. But yeah, the one we did for Halloween, I did multiple layers of foam to get that TikTok mechanism to work better, and I think that's probably the best way to do the to do the slide, to do the thing, to do the dancing and the yeah. Anyway, so those are a couple of cards. I'm going to go ahead and start putting this one together. And the colors were chosen by the folks in the members only live stream that started at 4:30. So if you guys want to be able to do that sort of thing too, be sure to join my membership and hang out with me. Also, the video, where's the other arm? Oh, where's the other arm? I had everything stacked up. Did I lose it? I may have to cut out the hands again. So there's one. And it's black, so I'm not going to be able to see it. Somebody asked for black hands for the clock, so that's what I did. It looks like I'm going to have to cut them out again. That's okay. The TikTok is so cute. It reminds me of my granny. Yep, absolutely. Hey, Miss Adeline, back again. Are you leaving and coming back, honey? Where are you going? Why are you deserting us? And I am going to apologize a little bit for the lighting because right now it is raining. It is raining. I will look under those and maybe it'll be there. So someone said to look under the red and white circles, which are the clock face. And it's possible that they fell under there when I took it off of the thing. I'm trying to keep everything organized. It doesn't always work. It's worse when I'm using multiple die sets and working on multiple projects. She went to her kitchen because she wanted coffee. That makes sense. You gotta have your coffee because you know what? You told me that. And you know what? I promptly forgot it. Even though I said I have my coffee. Alrighty. Isn't that pretty though? I love the glitter. I don't use glitter much. I mean, the packs that I've got are years old, so I don't really use it a whole lot, but it's just so pretty, especially when it's the kind that does not flake off. This has not been flaking off at all. Okay, so I have the face. I have that. I do not have the hands because I have one hand. The other hand is MIA, missing in action. It disappeared. That just means you cut another one. So what? I bet I know. Did I possibly put it? I may have put it in here. And I did. There it is. There it is. I actually had a little bin that I started putting things in, and then when I started putting these guys together, I stopped. Yeah, it's a thing. Christmas is the perfect time to use glitter paper. Absolutely. I also feel that Halloween is a great time to use black and purple and green glitter paper. Yeah. Because those are the only times I'm going to use those colors for glitter. I think that they're an orange glitter paper too. The Halloween colors in glitter, oh, fabulous. And Leslie is agreeing with me. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to go ahead and assemble my clock. This time, instead of going with the gold, we went with white. So in this lighting, it is going to be a little harder to see, but that's okay. I do still have my brads that are finally getting some love, but not a lot of love because there were 200 of them in this pack, and that would be 200 cards. That's not happening. Okay, I'm just going to grab out my black one, and we're going to get our little...
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now, back to our show.
Thank you, Danielle. So just putting our little hands on the brad. And trying to make sure that they're facing the correct way. which I normally forget. And then our little red circle. Someone said they thought red would go good in the center. I think that was probably eyeline. I don't remember. And then putting our clock face over it. Okay, and then we just open up. If I can make it happen. Open up the tines if I can get something to go in between them. There we go. All right. And now our clock is done. And how about setting it to 10? And you can change this, by the way. 10 o'clock. You can set it to 10 o'clock because that is past the children's bedtime. Children's bedtime is probably 9 o'clock. Okay, and then we're going to take a little bit of foam because can. And we're going to put that behind the clock and put that onto the front. I'm even starting to get a rhythm as to how I want to put this thing together, doing basically all the same pieces. Thank you for the foam. It also keeps it so that the brad does not move. So it is adhered in. Yeah, I love these clocks. These are so fun. And I like having this part just popped up just a little bit. And the foam does help with... The foam helps to keep it that's crooked. The foam helps to make it adhere well to the glitter. Because we know glitter does not like anything to stick to it. Okay, there we go. So now we have it at 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. Also got in that Christmas set, we have this little candy cane piece that we can put down as trim. Did I not cut out the roof? I thought I cut out the roof. I did not cut out the roof, so I got to do that still. But I've got two of them, so now we have two different. Yeah, it does look good on there. I like that. That looks good. So I've actually got two candy canes. One is red with white stripes. The other one's going to be white with red stripes. So let's put a little bit. And yes, I'm using my fine tip applicator for my art glitter glue tonight, primarily because all of these little bits, where using my glue press, because I put my other, it came with two bottles, came with two tips. So what did I do? I'm using one of the tips freehand, and I'm using the other one to put down lots of glue all at once. But you could do it the other way around too. Oh, that's going to be cute. Look at that. I think I might actually want to put this trim. I'm going to do it in red though. So we're going to do a little bit more die cutting. Let me put my pieces in the bin. I am slowly learning how to not lose things, I hope. And let's put those dies in there too. Even though I'm probably not going to do any more little snowmen for this card. I think I want to have red underneath and then red for the roof. And then red for the little trim pieces. So we've got, where's my trim pieces? We've got these little trim pieces. We've also got these little pieces that go under the windows. I think I'm going to do those. And how about the door for the top? I think I'll do a different color bird though this time instead of red because, well, we could still do red. I just don't know if it's going to look right with all the red that we're doing on here. But I think a lot of this is going to look really good. So I've got my piece of scrap. And is there anything that will fit up there? Nope. And yes, I try to use up every little bit of my card if I can before I throw them away. I'm probably overthinking it because I'll be honest with you, I'm probably taking up more energy than what it actually requires for the amount of money I save by not just throwing it out and buying another sheet. Probably putting more energy into it than I need. Okay, so Stephanie and ASMR say a bluebird would be good. I think you are probably correct. Okay. So let's go ahead and start adding these little bits on. These I think I'm still okay with putting those on. These actually go here and here. Not that you have to put them there, but you could basically put things anywhere you want to. You could board up your little house if you wanted to. I mean, it's your imagination to make it yours. Okay, we're going to go right there. But this is where it was designed to go. I mean, you guys saw what I did with Yana's apartment building, right? What about a golden bird? A golden bird we probably wouldn't be able to see. I think that would be really cool, but I don't think we'll be able to see it. Especially if it was golden glitter. If we did golden glitter, we would not be able to see it at all. Okay, so this is going to go down here, and then we're going to have our candy cane across. They bring out the clock more. Oh, that is going to be so cute. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tear this down to the bottom, and then I'll tuck that underneath. Because I think that's actually going to look better. And then if I decide that it doesn't have enough stability, I can always add some kind of a thing on the back for it. I love the blue and red hearts. That is too cute. Thanks, honey. Okay, let's see what it looks like. What about a mini white bunny or a mini tree or a mini deer or a mini gingerbread man? Well, we had... Oh, you mean for up there? I don't have anything that's that small. I mean, the deer, all the pieces that are in here, the only one that's actually small enough is going to be the bird. But I don't have to have anything popping out of it. I can leave it shut. I don't have to have it open. For the Halloween one, the bat fit. But for the Christmas one and for the fall one, I don't think either of those. I don't think the fall one had one that would fit either. Let's look. So in the fall one, there was a mushroom that would probably fit, but that's about it. Oh, and an acorn would fit up there. But the little fox and the little squirrel, neither one of them would have fit up there. And to be honest, the little gnome is too big too. So these are teeny, but they're not small enough. So I'm thinking a bird is going to have to go up there. There is a die that we could use instead of this one with them open. We could do it with them shut. We do have that. I'm going to use this one, and I think I'm going to use the bird. Because bird is the word, right? You could do the mini jack-o'-lantern bucket. There might be some. Is there anything that small in it? It would not go good for Christmas, honey. This is a Christmas one. We're doing Christmas today. Ruth wants Halloween, I think. We will do more Halloween, honey. I promise. It's not even. It's only the 9th of September. So we have lots of time for Halloween stuff. Okay. I want. So we're going to have our little... Oh, look at that. Oh, you were just thinking of small dice I might have. Okay, sure you were. So we have our, look at that. We have, those are so cute. Oh my God. And I still have to figure out how I'm going to use the candy cane. I mean, how we're going to use the little candies. So we're going to do that too. All right. Yeah. Give me a second.
Nom nom.
I need
spaghetti, minced meat and tomato sauce, plus pesto, chili and garlic.
Ah, girl, are you fixing us dinner? Anne-Marie was just talking about spaghetti. Yeah, that would actually be good for dinner tonight. I have sausage. Cooked sausage last night. We still have, we always make enough so we have leftovers. What about the... How's that? I am not doing this, but how's that? Oh, somebody got us with some snow. Who did the snow? Okay, so now Ruth is laughing. So I've got this sitting here. What's funny is I've got, when we did the gazebo, all the little bits, I've had this little guy sitting in here. I've had this little skull sitting in all of the pieces. And that to me looks like he's basically sitting in like coal or obsidian or something. Yeah, so he's been sitting here for the last week. You guys want me to leave it? I'm not doing that. Okay, I need... I've had you on for, but just... Yeah, okay. Tara says, I've had you on, but just not able to sit down and enjoy it. Well, welcome in, Miss Tara. And I think I said thank you for joining my membership, but I don't remember if you were in that one where I said it. Okay, Adelaide's now checking on the coal. Have you been naughty or nice? Is it? It is! Adelaide, apparently you have been nice, honey. Now ASMR is going to see if they can get the same thing. Okay, Chris, have you been naughty or have you been nice? Another nice! Yay! Another nice! Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we got two cute little snowmen. Saute garlic and chill in a little oil and has pesto in it. Honey, stop it. Okay, but Ruth has not been nice. So Ruth has been naughty. Oh, look at that. I need a roof. I still have not done the roof. We need a red roof and we need, not red roof Ed, but we need a red roof. And then I need some of the little passages. And then, actually I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the little doors on the sides instead. Bum, 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 bum. Where's my red? Do I have more red? I'll take out a new piece of red cardstock because I think I ran out. I've got enough on here to do a little bit, but not enough for the roof. So, Stephanie, has Stephanie been good? Or I wasn't paying attention to who it was. So it was either Stephanie or Mary. I have a feeling it was Stephanie because Stephanie is very nice. And Mary is sometimes, I love you, Mary. Did it say that Mary was nice? I guess it did. Stephanie says, this is my first nice. Okay, I'm going to do the little doors shut. Santa didn't lie for once. Are you sure about that? And this probably needs to be tucked behind our snowmen. So I'm going to lift up the hats. Sometimes when I'm layering my things. Okay, so Idolight says, everyone was nice except Ruth. Okay, there's one of those. Let's do another one for the other side. And I still have to do the bird. Come on. Get in there right. There we go. I still need to do the bird. This is coming together so fast. That's what happens when you've done it a few times. You don't have to figure out what everything is because you've already done it. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe I should let Todd try it too. Nah. Yeah, I don't know what it would say if Todd were to ask Santa if he had been naughty or nice, because, yeah, it's the Todd. Yay. Okay, Ruth. Oh, what about a hand from the last craft? Okay, I think she wants Krampus. Is that what you're wanting? I do not have a Krampus die. We can tell Ruth has been naughty, so yeah. So y'all need to petition Spellbinders for a Krampus die. I have no idea if it would actually sell, so I don't know if they would do it, but I think that's what y'all want. This is cute. Okay. I do need a little black piece to go up there, and then I need... Where'd I put it? Did I put it over here? No, I did not. Okay, it's over in the other section. And then I need my little bird. And then I have to decide, is this one going to... Mama Wisey! What? Hey, honey! Welcome in! I haven't seen you in forever. I've actually been live every day for the last 3 weeks. Believe it or not. But I've been going live at noon during the day every day on YouTube and Twitch since we did the 13 days of Craftoween. That was so fun. And then after that was done on the 1st, I decided, I'm going to still try to keep going. So we'll see if I'll make it to a month. And Todd's probably thinking, oh my God, don't. He doesn't mind as long as I'm not chattering a lot while he's trying to focus on the software that he's using, which is what he's doing right now. And he'd rather be out riding his bike, but he can't because you know what? Right now it is raining here in Florida, and it has been raining for like over an hour, which means that Todd doesn't get to go ride his bicycle. Yeah, you could go. He could if you wanted to get... I mean, yeah, he could go ride his bike right now in the rain, but he doesn't really want to, and I don't really want him to. Because that's how you have an accident and hurt yourself, and I don't particularly want to go to the hospital today. Ruth, the only time I've heard of that name is when you guys have said it in my chat. So no, I do not have any of Gummy Pan, however you say it, I do not have any of their dies. And a lot of times, when I do use tiny dies, you know what happens? I have people that say, I can't believe you're working with all those fiddly bits. Now, the fiddly bit was a little teeny weeny nose for the guys. So no, I do not have any of those dies. I am mostly sticking to Spellbinders and Scrappy Tales for my dies at this point. They are my favorite. I mean, Scrappy Tails has got some adorable designs. I love some of her designs. And it's amazing that she is as young as she is and she's creating all of these. I mean, I think they're all her hand drawn. Why can't I use my Prime on your channel? I think you already have, because I see a little blue crown next to your name. So I think it's already on there. So if it says that you need, if you're trying to do it and you haven't, it's not your renewal date yet, it's not going to let you do it before your renewal date. Ask me how I know. So Mary was wanting to know, why can't I use my Amazon Prime on your channel? And that, I have tried doing that early, so I don't forget, on Andy Lippy's channel, and it won't let me do it. Okay, I keep getting commercials and it says update by the 24th. What? Why are you getting commercials? Okay, guys, give me a second. I'm going to look and see if I can see the status of Mary on my channel. I mean, I'm seeing a little blue crown, so I think it says you got premium. I don't know. Let me look. And I just embiggened that, and then I'm going to go over to another page. I'm going to see if I can figure this stuff out and all the things. I am trying not to do any of that. AdQuote is supposed to work. I don't know why it's not working for you. I did check. Okay, thank you, Ruth. So she just added something to my Notion. Community roles. Because I think it shows me. I'm looking on it and it's giving me problems trying to find it. So there is a way to look up subscribers. I don't really want it to be a CSV, but it looks like that's what it's going to do. So give me just a second, Miss Mary. I'm sorry that it's giving you issues. Huh. Yeah, I'm not showing you on there. I don't know. So yeah, it's not showing. I don't know why it's not letting you use your Prime unless you're not connected. You might be fixed. Okay. But I'm not showing you in my list of people that are subbed to my Twitch channel. So I don't know. Okay. No, not fixed. Yep, it looks like it's not fixed. I do not show your name on there. Ilka's on there. Jana's on there. A bunch of other people. Ronan. Ronan's on there. That's sweet. Yeah, maybe you used it on somebody else's, but you should be able to go under your settings, your profile, and be able to see. I just noticed that this is crooked. I gotta take it off. Because there's a little bit of gold showing on this side. Sorry. And I would have noticed it earlier, but I was trying to help Mary with the thing. And now it's trying to rip up things. I don't want it to rip up things. There we go. What did Ruth do? Okay, I got to see what Ruth did. Because, yeah, Leslie says, no wonder you're naughty. Oh, yeah. I have a Gummy Pan mini die that was poo. It was a freebie, and I think it would work perfectly for up at the top. Yeah. Thank you for saying that, Miss Leslie, that she is naughty. Yep. Oh, your account got disconnected. That makes sense. Yeah, if you don't have your Amazon Prime connected on Twitch, it won't let you use the Amazon Prime thing. And that makes sense, because I've had that happen to me before, too. But yeah, the main thing that happens to me is that I go into to Andy's stream. I try to use my Prime and I can't do it. Hey, True. Hey, Kelly. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another big welcome. We're making another little cuckoo clock. I'm thinking I might want, and I don't have, this thing actually spins more. I don't think I have it quite as tight, and I'm not going to fix it. But yeah. And it looks like I've got the little door crooked, but that's okay because we're going to put a little bird there and it's going to be cute. Isn't that adorable? There's also in the Christmas part, let me grab out the Christmas and the white. The Christmas part has got, this is snow. We have snow. So we can actually put, I don't know what that other part for snow is unless, I don't know what that part is. Maybe it's for it to go over the top, but we've got we've got pieces that we can go snow over the ends of it, and I think that is cute. And I think I am going to use this, this one, and we are going to make it into a, we're going to do the pendulum today. We are going to do the pendulum. Yes. Here's my birdie. Oh, now I know what the candy's for. The candy's to go on here. That makes sense. So you want me to do the white glitter again for the snow. Okay, I can do that. And I'm kind of thinking I want to cut this out twice. Maybe red and then gold. Like gold for the chain. And then when I use the gold, though, the problem with that is it bends. It is very pretty, but I noticed that on the other one where I have the chains is in gold. Gold and silver chains are going to, they're basically going to bend. If I do this in white and then do the other pieces, I could color it in red, or I could do a second piece in red and layer it. That I think might be cool. Okay. I do want to keep in mind that I'm almost out of my white glitter cardstock. I have part of one sheet. That's all I have left. So I keep on getting into it. I'm going to have to see if I can find some more white glitter cardstock. Use white or red. I don't have Griffin foils. I have one that's not going to bend is going to be if I decide to use Recollections. But that's not my pretty one. If I want to use gold, I kind of want to use my Spellbinders gold, but it does bend. Okay, so there's for the snow. Okay, and then we're going to cut this one out of white. And the pendulum's going to go out of black. Mary says, I always need glitter, shimmer, etc. paper on hand. Well, I don't tend to use it that much except for at Christmas and Halloween. So it is what it is. It's kind of the way that it is right now for me. And let me get my black so I can just do one run through and hopefully get all the pieces that I need for this part. I still have to do the bird. I know. I have not forgotten the bird. I do have my Simon Hurley glitter, but that also means that it takes a little bit of time to dry. So I may wind up using, I'm not gonna know. For glitter, for snow, I have to use the glitter paper. I do have some Simon Hurley stuff though. I do have some paste. So I'm just gonna have to make some. And the real color that I need to use is the white glitter paper. So, because that's snow. And I think I'm almost out of my iridescent glittery stickles too. So I just have to go back and see what all I've got. I do think I've got some, I've got different puffy things. Words. I found my embossing powder that is a puffy kind, which can also work really good for snow. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Happy National Teddy Bear Day. What? Does that mean our teddy bears get more love today? Todd says they always get love. Okay, so this one needs to be cut out of red now, right? At least the bottom pieces. Hey, Terry Cooper. So I'm just going to cut the piece of the cardstock off. The rest of this is garbage anyway, because there's not enough left of it for me to do anything with. And I'm just going to do the bottom piece. Just make sure it's up high enough. And then I'm going to flip it over and do the other one. I was so excited to see Cupcake Kate. But she's not in here right now. I miss Kate. Maybe I made 3 teddy bears myself sewn by hand. I'm going to be making something in a couple of months. I can't tell y'all yet because it's not out yet. It's going to be so cute. I am going to be making Fergus, though. I will be making Fergus. Fergus is, I think he's a gnome. He's either a gnome or something. He's like a little mini Santa. I just know he's cute. And that is, I'm going to have to look it up. Look up on somebody go onto Spellbinder's website and look in the coming soon section and look for Fergus. Because I will be showing y'all the dies for that tomorrow. That and Classic Mickey Christmas is going to be tomorrow. So y'all need to be here at... Oh, that's actually almost perfect cut. But that's going to be tomorrow at noon. Alrighty. Okay, so let's go and work on this a little bit more. Let's see if we need anything else. Oh, I still need my bird. That's okay. First, I'm going to go ahead and do the chains that are now white. And they're going to have red ornaments at the bottom. That's going to look cool. I like that two-tone. I'm in the middle. Terry, everybody's talking about food and nobody's bringing me any. Oh, okay. They moved him into September releases. New stuff incoming soon. What? Well, tomorrow is... Okay, September releases. Yeah, I didn't... Usually the September releases don't show up until the 10th in the morning. It's like I've looked before and not seen this stuff. And when I looked on there earlier today, it was in the coming soon area because the September releases weren't showing yet. So that makes sense because the release is tomorrow. So there's that one. And then we have this one. I'm going to trim it just a little bit because I've got a little bit of one of the chain rings attached that I don't really want. Trim it, trim it. Okay, we're going to add that one to this piece. So cute. Oh, these are just adorable. When I come down to visit you and Ryan, I can make you both homemade chicken and dumplings. I haven't had chicken and dumplings. I think I've gotten it at a restaurant or something, maybe once or twice in the last 30 years. My mom used to make them. And she would make the dumplings with Bisquick. I remember that, but I don't think I ever paid attention to how she did it. And Todd doesn't like stuff like that anyway, so you know what that means? That means I would have to make it and eat it all by myself. And I would get bored before I got done with it. Okay, this is turning out so friggin' cute. I definitely like the red and white and gold design. Definitely like the color combos. Okay, so we're going to put... Look at the snow! Look at that. Yes, that is perfect. Okay, we're putting these on. And that last piece I do believe is the kind of the capstone part. So that's going to go up at the very top. Yes, I know, Mary. This is freaking adorable. Ruth says, one of the new things coming soon caught my eye. Decal Edge Script Edge dies from the Beautifully Imperfect collection. I don't have that one. I've actually got a package of something over here that I think is from the October release because they try to get the stuff to us early. I've got 3 collections that I know of. Look at that. But I think that would be fabulous too. Sometimes I have to go back and buy the things because, yeah. My only issue with trying to do some of that is that there are some things that I still want to use, but I can't. Well, I can, but it's not really fair to you guys for me to be sharing stuff on my streams and on my channel that you can't get anymore. That's what I try not to do. Okay, let me find some blue because we need a blue bird. And then we can start putting this guy together onto a background, which I have no idea what background I want to do yet. There's my white and red. There's my blue. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? This is very sweet looking. And we have a couple of pieces of candy in there that I realize need to go on the bottom of our thing. Words. Yeah, at the bottom of this. Or mid this. So there, yeah, so that's gonna go good. And I made lots of them because I was thinking I was gonna put them in different places, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay. I need a smaller piece of blue. Why waste a big rectangle for just a little bitty bird, right? I don't like that color of blue for this. Here's a smaller one. Do I have anything smaller? That one I think will work better. Okay. I need the spellbinders to have a die like they have for a pudkin and women or treat, but as a cat. Yeah. Well, last year they had the dog with the, you mean talking about in a pumpkin outfit? That would be fun. I think it's just that so many people love all of the things that are doggies and kitties. And they've been really liking the dogs. So they did pudkin, they did the pup, the little pug pup last year with a ghost costume, which I still have one sitting up there on my thing. Terry Cooper says, I can't wait to meet you, Mary, and make you real, true homemade Southern cooking. Well, my real homemade Southern cooking was not really homemade. It was out of a can or a box, and my mom always doctored everything up, which was fabulous. We always added lots of cheese and all the things to it. But most of that stuff has MSG in it, so I've been slowly learning how to cook more homemade, but I also don't have the time and energy to do that. Because I would much rather be here crafting with you guys. Cordelia's in the house! Yay! I love it when my buddies that haven't been in a while come in, and Cordelia's has been able to come into multiple streams this week. Yay! I think Terry's in Georgia. Is that right, Terry? I think you're in Georgia. I'll put that one back in the trash and we will see if it stays there. What you doing? We're making a cuckoo clock, honey. We made a cuckoo clock earlier today, too. I gotta show you. This is so cute. And I'm actually gonna make the pendulum swing. I remembered the words. Look at this. That's what we have so far. So I'm making my birdie right now. So yes, Cordelia, you have to enter to win, honey. So we're putting a little bluebird on here because otherwise you're not going to see him. If we did red, because we've got so much red going on. And he's basically the only thing that I've got that's small enough, other than the bat. Only thing that's not Halloween that I've got that I can put in there. Okay, I'm pretty sure I said hello to True, but I want to say hello to True again. So, hey, True, if you're still in here. Hello, honey. And I'm going to trim off the bottom of it because I left a little bit of red on the... Well, I don't have to. You're not going to see it because it's going to go over the red that's already there. So there we go. We have our little bird up in the window. So much glitter. And you can move the hands for the little clock. And then these guys go back here. And I'm only going to do the one set instead of doing 2 sets of chains. I figure these are going to be offsetting each other or something. I don't care. Actually, let's move it over a bit more. Give the pendulum a little bit more room to work. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't it cute? All right, so now we have our pendulum that y'all can't see because it's black. So that's that one. And we're going to use the new... Hey, Shay. Welcome in, honey. This package is actually bigger than my other one. We're going to use the new Snap and Slide from Pear Blossom Press. And the way that this works, for you guys that haven't seen it, a lot of you guys have seen this. So this is brand new. This is a new product from Amanda at Pear Blossom Press. And this makes it so that our dancing cards and our swinging cards and our sliders, all of those, you no longer need to use the little piece of foam that sticks on everything. At least I've seen it stick on things. Instead, you've got this little plastic mechanism that doesn't stick to anything. Okay? And it just snaps together like that. And yeah, and you can pull it apart. So it's perfect, okay? So what it does, you basically put it in the circle, just like we've always done with all of our dancing cards and all of our swinging cards. And there we go. That's the whole mechanism, okay? I am going to add some little candies to it because now I know that that's what they're for. Because I just forgot. It's like that's where on the Halloween one that we did, that's where they had the skull listed on the image on the... Yeah, on, my brain just stopped again. But that's where they had the image on, that's where they had it on the Spellbinders website image. So I figured these little candies are probably perfect for that part. And I don't really care if it lines up perfectly with the embossed lines or not, because you're not going to see it. Yes, little peppermints. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to pile up these a little bit, make it a little bit heavier. And the reason for that is that if it's not heavy enough, it's not really going to swing. It'll swing better if it is heavier. And I did 2 white and 2 red, so I've got multiples. So I can do 2 and put it in the front of it, and then I can put 2 more behind it, and we're going to be good. And I'm going to put it right about here. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but it does swing already. I'm going to do the same thing on the back, and that's going to just give it a little bit extra weight. And no, you don't have to do it like that, but I think this is going to make it so that it swings so much better. I've only done, this is my 3rd one, and I'm just experimenting a little bit on each one to try to get a little bit better. So we'll just see how it does. On my first one, all I did, I put the skull, and I put a lot of foam behind here between the panel and the background. My second one, I did it differently, where I put this actually through a hole in our background. So that was a second way to do it. This time I'm going to try to do the whole thing over the top again and just not put extra foam on there, because I think having that triple layer of foam actually did better. So for you guys who haven't seen it already, this is what it's going to do. I'm going to have it there, and this is going to swing back and forth. It's already doing it. Okay, I'm going to switch cameras real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. This is where it's not adhered or anything, so it's just there. Isn't that cool? What are you putting on the bottom of the pendulum? I put in the middle, kind of not at the bottom. I'm not going to put anything at the very bottom, but I'm putting it there, and it's just little candies. It's just little candies. These are the candy dies. They're not real candies. You cannot eat this. No, you cannot eat this. Okay, time for some foam. And we're going to use the Pear Blossom Press foam because it's magic. Serenity already told me I better win. Tell Serenity, give her big hugs for me, honey. Give her big hugs for me. Okay. So we're going to use some of this. And what we discovered is that I actually needed... Let me see if I've got the other card here somewhere. Just a sec. I have to remember where I put it. That's the thickest one in there. So here's my Halloween one. So here's the Halloween one, okay? And it was doubled up. Yeah, doubled up Pear Blossom Press foam. So that is pretty thick, okay? So that's what I'm going to do for this time. And I'm not using that red background, but I'm going to put it on the background. The background's going to be adhered directly to the card base instead of putting a foam thing. Now, if you're wanting to do a double layer of foam, easiest way to do that is just, do this. Line it up on itself and cut it. And then you've got a double layer. Now, this is already double thick foam. So now it is quadruple thick foam. But I think that is probably the best. So Cordelia wants to know if she's been naughty or nice. Aw, she's been naughty. I kind of know which one's which as soon as I see Santa pop up. Okay, so we're going to put it right about there. So somebody said good job. I'm looking to see who said what. So Danielle also did the grenade, but I don't remember. Danielle, have you been naughty or nice? Danielle's been good, but Cordelia has apparently been naughty. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to put another one up at the top. I think I'm going to say that is enough foam because we really don't need more than that on there. And then... What? Hashtag Flood Debbie J B-Day. What, Kelly? I don't know what that is. Has Shay been naughty or nice? So Shay has been good. I do not need a flood for my birthday. Okay. Okay, so these are Pear Blossom Press sticky spots that are the right size to go onto her mechanism. I put it on the front of the one that has got this decorated correctly because the other side. And then we're going to put it down. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to lay it down here and then I'm going to put this in place so I know where it's going to hang. I want it to hang right about there. This is so easy. Then all you have to do is add another piece to the back Okay, let me trim this down so I can see it. Because that's where the sticky spot is. It's basically a flat glue dot. And put it right there onto the mechanism. It's just me and Cordelia that's been naughty. Okay, so Cordelia and Ruth have been naughty today. And now this is ready to put on a card. Hey, Reese! Reese Cup's in the house. Thank you, honey. And thank you for the check-in. Okay, so now this is ready to go onto our card base once I decide what I'm going to put as our background panel. So the card's almost done. And it's not even time for the stream showcase yet. Does everyone have Instagram? I want to support everyone. I have Instagram. I have all the things. I am going to have to ask for more foam tea before long. Just look at that. I've been going through it. Goodness. Alrighty. Could do this on the waffle cone background. What do y'all think? I could do that. What else do I have over here for backgrounds? Autumn breeze. That one's all fall leaves. I don't really want to do that. Wood grain, brick, watercolor, snow. I could do snow. We have snow. So we've got, this is all red and white. So color wise, I could do some different things. I could do this over blue. What do y'all think? I could also do white snow over red, and that would look fine. But it's kind of where you're not going to see it. Right now, I've just I don't want to put this down onto things. I have sticky spot. I have sticky things that can be seen. Nope, that will not work. Okay. Any thoughts? So Terry Cooper likes the idea of snow. So do we want a blue background so it's more like a sky with the snow? Because we could definitely do that. And I could also emboss the snow. So it could be a dark blue background with embossed snow. I think that'll work. Not that we'd really have, it won't be very realistic. It would be somebody decided they wanted a snowy, wallpaper. Because that's not going to be hanging out in the air. Okay, so here is my cling stamp. This one is from Simon Hurley and it's called Stippled. Terry Cooper likes the idea of white embossed. So here's my white ink. And then we've got our rabbit hole designs embossing tool. I think it's a cottontail. I think that's what that's called. I don't remember. I'll have to look that up again. And then. Ooh, I could do this. This is a puffy embossing powder that I haven't used. I used it on the top to see what it was going to look like, but that would be kind of cool. We could do that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to go far enough up this time to make sure that I don't miss any of it, because I do that sometimes. It's where if you don't add ink, everything. Welcome in, Therese. Welcome, welcome. How did you find us? We'd love to have all my new people. I love having new people in. Grab this out before I get started, because I have been known to kind of smear the snow a little bit, and that's actually fine because snow doesn't actually go straight. Jennifer's in the house. Shay says, I like blue. Okay, putting it down. And then just using my eraser here. This is just a chalkboard or a whiteboard eraser. And I like the handle. It's a little one, so I like this. Okay. And you can see I caught a little bit on the eraser. But there we go. And now I'm going to use my embossing powder from Hero Arts that I know I've had at least for a year and then lost it and couldn't find it and didn't know where it was. So that's one reason why some of these things I haven't used. Simona Dankova says, hi, do you have a story from in real life when people are walking in line and someone suddenly stops and everyone bumps into each other? Everybody does that. Therese says, YouTube guided me to you. I've seen you on the summits and I love your vibe. Thank you. We do have summits coming up again, by the way. And the things will pop up shortly, I'm sure. I've got a thing that pops up every 10 minutes to let you know about the stuff that's going on right now or that is coming up like really quick. So this embossing powder doesn't look quite white. It looks off-white to me. Danielle just put the snail up. There we go. So we've got the Makers Retreat going on starting tomorrow. Justine Hovey's 12 Days of Christmas is going on right now. And then we've got on the 15th, the Art of Handmade Summits. Art of Handmade Summit. Yeah, I'm in that one. And then coming up soon, and the promotion's going to start tomorrow, is the card making with SVGs. So that means I made a card using my Cricut Joy. Okay, I'm going to start this at the bottom. It's probably going to get hot. And Shay says, hi, ANA. Idolize says, hi, Simona. Okay, we're going to see how this does. It's just getting warm in the places. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun textured one. I have to put it down, though. I just have to try to hold it in place where it doesn't go anywhere. We don't want it to blow away. And I'm not actually touching it with my tweezers. I'm actually just holding my tweezers behind it so that hopefully if it starts to blow away, it'll blow into the tweezers. Like that. And I'm thinking the heat should reflect off of the glass to help it go faster. I'm hoping that this works well. Like I said, I haven't used this. Kelly says, can people send me their Instagram names? You guys can also post them all in the Discord if you want. Go ahead and put that all in the chat and that might make it easier. But there's a lot of it popping. You see this part over here? This is like really white now and it's puffy and so it's looking cool. Mary says she's the same name on all the socials. Absolutely. And Mary, if you want to go ahead and give yourself a shout out, go ahead, hun. I'm pretty sure that your links on your YouTube have got links to all the places that you are, including your Instagram. That's how most of us try to do it. We want to give you guys a chance to see us on all the places. Okay, some of it doesn't look like it's puffing up, so I don't know if it's where I don't have enough heat or if I blew all the stuff off. So we're going to just keep on going. I need help getting people to watch me on Twitch to get monetized. Yes. Cordelia said that she was stamping and not paying attention. Okay, I can't tell if it did all of the places or not. I can feel it though. I can feel that it's almost like feeling Braille. So that looks kind of cool. So it looks like it did. It feels cool. Okay, so you're going to have some texture on this one too. I'm going to have to use this stuff again. I know that this is supposed to be mostly for Christmas, but it's like, I think you could use it any time of year. It's just puffy embossing powder. It's called White Puff. I can only SO myself. You can SO other people, honey. Shout outs. You can do shout outs. You should be able to do shout outs. I didn't know I had it set up through Streamlabs, to be honest. Because I thought I turned off the ones through Streamlabs. Anyhow, so, oh, yes. This is it. This is it. Yes, bubbles on a cauldron. Only thing is, this is white. So probably using, like we did on the other cauldron last week before last, whatever, when we did the cauldron one. I think that was last week. Using one of the pastes and bubbling the pastes, like the Simon Hurley paste, is wonderful. Yes, well, that's what I just used on here, Cordelia. She says, I have the white puff. I have the white puff embossing powder. Okay, I'm going to trim this down a little bit. First off, trimming off a little bit at the top because that's the only part that didn't really get good coverage. And I think that's the only part I'm going to cut off of this side. There we go. And then we'll trim it down a little bit going this way. So it's going to be 4 1/4 by 5, no, 4 by 5 1/4. Making sure that's what I did. Yes. Okay. And then do I have a card base out? I don't think I do. I think I need to make another one. I keep on using my card bases. Okay, I will find you. What time are you usually on? Mary goes live on Sundays at 1, I think. Is that what time it is, honey? I think that's what time you go live. And I'm always working on so many friggin' things that I lose track of time and I miss it. I hate doing that. Right now I am going live at noon every day. So you go live at 1:30. Okay, so Mary, what I need you to do is on Sunday, assuming I'm live, which I'm probably gonna be, if I'm live, pop into the live and try to remind me close to the end to redirect to you or to raid to you, because I have not been doing the raids lately either. I've been trying to keep everything on track and do all the things and keep it under the 2-hour mark. And yeah, trying to keep it under 2 hours doesn't always work, but I'm getting better at it. And we're right now at under an hour, and this card is done. We do still have to do the stream showcase, and we do still have to do the giveaway, but this stream is probably going to be my first Tuesday night stream done in under 2 hours. Which proves that you can get a card done in under 2 hours. And I just decided I'm going to cut this piece of foam so it lays flat. There we go. All right. So now, let me grab out wherever I put it. I'm looking for my AdTech. Here we go. AdTech adhesive, and then my panel, and then magic of the Pear Blossom Press T-square rulers, because we're gonna make it so that I just took all the things off of here. Put it all back on the ring. Okay, everything's back on the ring where it belongs. So I'm gonna get this all lined up perfect. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, I do love my T-square. This one is the A7, so it's the bigger one, but it has the jigs to line up to help you line up your cards with a perfect mat. Helps you center everything perfectly. Which, by the way, is one of the reasons why I've been using glue so much on backgrounds, is because I can never get anything straight. Well, now I can. So I can kind of switch back to some of my dot liner. You can use whatever adhesive you want, and I've always switched it all up. So we've got it lined up into the jig. We've got the card base in there. I know which end is up. That end is up. I'm going to slide that in, slide it right up against there. And it's going to put an 1/8 of an inch all the way around, and it's perfect. Kelly, okay, she said, I managed to make 4 cards in 47 minutes. Did you pre-cut? It also depends on what you're making. I do a lot of die cut cards, and it usually takes longer to get all the die cutting done. So this one really wasn't done in under an hour, but we did get the die cutting, a lot of the die cutting done during the pre-show. So it was ready to go. So now I need to make sure I have it in a place where I can get the whole thing on there. It's going to be a little bit over the top and a little bit over the bottom. So, okay, here we go. There we go. It's trying to get caught behind the thing. This actually would go so much better on a slimline. It's not one to stick, but that's okay because that's one of the magic things about this. Oh, the sticky dot wants to stick. Lego. This adhesive, the foam tape. One of the wonderful things about the foam is that it is repositionable for 30 minutes. So I'm going to actually have this one coming slightly off, and I'm going to double check and make sure that this is going to fit into an A2, not an A2 car envelope. It's going to fit into an invitation envelope because that's what I'm using now, because they are slightly bigger. So if it doesn't, I can trim a little bit off. Let me grab an envelope. Okay, so here's one of my envelopes. And it's just a little bit bigger. I love this because it does make it so that my foam things fit better. And you can see it fits perfect. Perfect! Yes. So this one is done. Let me switch cameras real quick and let's see if we can get it to swing. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I need that button. Button work. Thank you. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So it does the tick tock. Yes, love that. Just like the Halloween one does. So here's the Halloween one that we had, which you can't really see the little spiders because I don't have the light on high enough. But yeah, there are little spiders. There, we can kind of see. Yeah, we have spiders. And it does the tick tock thing. This one was all black, but this one you can definitely see all the things better. Isn't that fun? Christopher just subbed. What? Thank you. Is that what I just saw, Shay? Or you just subbed to ASMR? That's what I was hoping for. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I want everybody to support everybody else. This is going to be so. I love crafting with you guys. I absolutely do. So on Saturday, we're going to be doing a light up card. Not this, but we're going to do a light up Halloween card. That's going to be super fun. On Thursday, I keep forgetting what day of the week it is. On Thursday, we're going to be doing, I'm going to have a video up, I think at like 9 a.m., but it's going to be a Pear Blossom Press, and it is going to be using the Snap and Slide again, this time for a slider. Yeah, for a slider. So I'm going to be using these guys again. These are fabulous. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and I'm going to have to tell Amanda I need more because I keep using them. Okay, so that's the next craft along class coming up on Saturday. I see that there's a link in there, so if you haven't already signed up for that, I'd love for you to come and join us. If you don't have lights, that's okay. You do get 60 days of replay, so if you decide that the design is something you really need to add a light to, you can do that. Oh, by the way, Tara, we're not done yet. We still have a bit to go. It is 6:30, so I need to bring up my Discord. And we need to do our stream showcase, and then we need to do our giveaway. So let me close other things down out of that screen and get that up. Today actually I'm getting better at all the things. I am so excited. Announcements shows me stream showcase. Let me get back to the right date. Drew a couple colors. Okay. And some of these things I want to learn. Oh my goodness. Y'all can't see what I'm scrolling up for. Okay, so that was about, what was last week's date? Last week was the 2nd. Okay. Okay, so we saw that. I think I'm going to go ahead and show Mary's new tattoo. We're going to do that too. Alrighty, so where is my, it's on right. Should be going correctly. Okay, so Mary got a new tattoo in, apparently she got a new tattoo in Vancouver because she was gone for like, what, 2 weeks? Something like that. I missed her because she's supposed to be my mod and she hadn't been here to mod. Anyway, she got a new tattoo that says resiliency. That is fun. I have 0 tattoos. Mary's link isn't opening up on YouTube, so let me try doing a shout out directly on my end and see if that helps. I just have to find her in here again. Mary, quite contrary. There she is. So this should work. So give it a try and see. That should be her channel. Okay. I don't know if she was trying to give the Twitch one or if she was giving the YouTube one when she did her shout out. And then Kelly's Crafts. So here is Kelly's, her channel as well on YouTube. And okay, so there we go. And then we have for Miss Adelaide, she did a couple of things using the 13 Days of Craftoween. We have the fun cauldron, and I love your books. That is cool. I don't know where that looks like. Maybe, I don't know where it's from. I like the books though. That is cool. Potions and spells. And then she has one with the coffin. So cute. That's 3 times. Love you guys. Oh, love you too, Kelly. You know that. Okay, and then we've got, this is something I was wanting to see. So that was Adelaide. Adelaide was working on, look at that. Thank you. Cordelia just sent a gifted sub. And it went to Kim in Alaska. Fabulous. I don't know if Kim is in here, and she might be lurking. So congratulations, Kim. Adelaide was working on this a week ago, so she showed us the work in progress. She did this beauty. So this is a shadow box. All the stuff was cut out with her Cricut, and this is all dragons. Is that another one? Cynthia S received a gift membership from Cordelia. What? Thank you, honey. So congratulations, Cynthia S, and welcome in, by the way. And I'm happy to have you as one of my new Crafty community members. So one of the things that you get is that I try to, when I'm recording videos, which I haven't been doing a lot of recorded ones this month, I try to put those up early and let you guys have access to it early. So you might have access to the one I'm putting, oh, Cordelia, it's going to Twitch. Okay. I don't know what Shay's saying. Anyway. But, I try to put them up early so that you guys get early access. But what the big thing that you get every time is every Tuesday at 4:30, we do a pre-show. So we do a live stream before the live stream. And you guys that are members get to come and hang out. So anyway, here we have a dragon box. I love that. I think Adeline needs to send that to me. It is so cool. Actually, I'm thinking Ronan would love it. The dragon in the middle there looks just like one of the ones from the Dragon Riders of Pern. I think that is so cool. I think it would be really good in gold glitter cardstock would be fun. Okay, and then Adeline says that I made a coffin box out of the coffin die from 13 Days of Craftoween. So you can see here where she created her own box based on the dimensions of that. And so the die that we have in the Craftoween thing is basically the top and the bottom. So it turned out fabulously. Ilka got her Craftoween calendar on the 4th and hardly had any time, so only made a little monster. Then on the 5th, she escalated a bit. Now to take a break and find a project for the little ones. So she made all the things that were in Craftoween. It's fabulous. Okay, Kelly says, I need to decorate my craft room door, or your craft room for autumn Halloween. I don't know if Todd will let me do that, because he lives in here too. Are you going to tell me I can't decorate in here for Halloween? He's just giving me a look. But look at all of those. I think they're so cute. We do still have the fairy lights up since Christmas last year, and I haven't turned them on in a bit, but they are still up. Okay, then we have Craft Roulette card for Miss Linda Gorman for the 5th. Yes, animal print. Yes, you nailed it, and it was hippie. All hip hip hooray. Love that. Okay, and then we have her September sheet load. Celebrate, happy birthday. So this is sheet load of cards. And here's another set that celebrate, thanks, hello, all stripes and plaids. Those are definitely good masculine cards, but it still has that little bit of shimmer of gold. So yeah. And this one is also very masculine. Love that. Okay, and then the LV Handcrafted Mystery Craft Along, which I have not done one of those yet. I think I needed to, because I like this card design and I have not made one of those yet. Does that mean I have to go back and look at all these things? And then Idolite has Craft Roulette number 283, and I just caught this. This has got animal print in the background. And it does have beach colors. That is fun. Oh my goodness. And it would definitely be for Halloween nerd. So yeah, that is cool. I like that. I definitely like your little zombie. Okay, and then Idolite says, made an album I made with its insides all handmade. So it has all these little bears on the front. Pretty patterned paper. We have pockets. We have a zombie on the screen. Okay, so ASMR says, oh, so super cool on the zombie. Yes. And Mary says, I love that card, Cordelia. So what was it Cordelia said? I don't know. I didn't see one from Cordelia yet. But there we've got a couple of little things on the inside where you can add your photos. And I don't do mini albums. I mean, I've made a couple, but I really don't have anybody to share them with, so I don't do them. Oh, you thought the zombie card was from Cordelia. I will look back, but I don't think it was. Cordelia's just been super, super busy and not had time. No, this one was Idolite. Idolite did that one. Isn't that cool? Okay, and then we have sheet load of cards. If you're not familiar, Cordelia says, no, I don't do zombies, Mary. But we do cats. Yes. So if you're not familiar with the sheet load of cards, that is done by Crafty Al. So you want to check out her channel. She puts up a new sheet load diagram and sketch and all the things for you guys to be able to do. That's why you're crafting during the live. Exactly. You have not had time to do the things, honey. So Cordelia is crafting while we are live. Stamper Girl. Hey, Dallas. So these are really pretty. I like that Idolite. Thank you so much. And then we have this one from Miss Linda Gorman, again with some more bitty penny papers. I have to make myself make that frame thing that you did there. Yeah, I see that and I want to do it every time, and then I haven't sat down and made myself figure out all the details. And I can already see how you did it. I just haven't done it. Okay, and then we got Ruth. It's potty time. I know, right, Stephanie? Love that frame. I've got to do it. So this one has puppies and glitter. Love it. And then this one's got puppies. Have a possum day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to my favorite human. And then a picture of the inside. Have a possum birthday. Those are so fun. And then we've got the Raven from day 2 of Craft-O-Wing. Okay. Then Ruth says, drew a couple lines with my watercolor brush, then went wet plain paper paintbrush, did a couple lines underneath to draw the color out on both sides. Then when drying, found some sea salt over it. Ooh. So she's basically showing us technique. All these little white splotches are from sea salt. I forgot about that. Yeah, that is a cool texture. Love it. Purple. Oh, the bird. Yeah, the bird was with purple. Yeah. And then we've got Miss Linda Gorman, Card Chaos, Tone on Tone. Happy birthday with lots of greens and a little bit of blue or blue-green. So this is probably birthday card for Elizabeth Costa Rogers. You didn't know that about sea salt? Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. I don't think I've actually ever done it because I don't do a lot of watercoloring, but I think it's fabulous. Here's one. I don't know if that's pattern paper or if it's actually alcohol ink, but that is gorgeous. Love it. Okay, then we have Crafty Owl Sheet Load by Miss Ruth. And this one, it looks, it's converted basically into an, is that a 5x7? It might be a 5x7 card. These look like they might be 5x7s. And these are so pretty. I love the plaids. And it's kind of neat having that other pattern peeking from behind. Santa peeking out. You guys are making a ton of cards. And I think I make a lot of them. So let me look and see what this says. It doesn't say anything yet. So these are from Miss Kelly. And I want to know where that is. Thing is, it looks familiar, but the thing is, I've seen a lot of piers. I can't tell where. This looks like there's rocks here. And I'm thinking this is not Florida. But yeah, it's pretty. Great job, Ruth. I don't usually like plaid, but those are great. I know, right? I do like plaid. It just depends on how you use it. And I do like plaid for Christmas. So we've got Let It Snow with a reindeer. And we've got some of these images, some of the stamped images I recognize because I've seen them on other cards you've made, and these are always wonderful. And I love the background that is done in that embossed. That is so pretty. Merry Christmas, another Merry Christmas with our little guys there. So cute. The elves are just doing lots of baking. And here we have it's reindeer time. Do what brings you joy, discard the rest. Yep. And then we have a baby bag. That is cute for a little baby boy. That is adorable, hon. The little bear peeking out. Yeah, the bear one is really cute. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Kelly. And then we have more from Miss Kelly. I like that. I need to know where you got that stamp from. Yeah, I like that stamp. So we have coffee and we have a mummy and a coffee. Is it a mimosa? Mimosa? Anyway, yeah. But it's got citrus, it's got mint, it looks like it's got caramel, and it's got coffee. Ruth says, need to get me some of those stamps. Sweet November stamps, right? Ooh. I think I've actually met those folks. Like at one of the, at the Stamp Expo I went to a couple of years ago. That is fun though. And I have a card very much like this, except mine has got a black background, and mine has 2 ghosties. The picture is Blackpool. Ooh, oh. This is Blackpool? That's cool. I still think it's a mimosa. A mummy chino. Yeah. Love these. Love these. Another cocktail. That's the spirit. Don't start, Leslie. I love the mummy chino. Oh, look at this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to check out more stuff from Sweet November. Yeah. Hello, Deb. Welcome in. How are you doing, honey? Welcome, welcome. We're right now doing our stream showcase, and then we're gonna do the giveaway because, believe it or not, I'm done with my card. I don't usually get done that fast. Anyway, those are so cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Kelly. Then we have another one from Miss Ruth with some cute little nutcrackers. Season's greetings. And then Mummy Weissy, she just put some in. Yay! Oh, I haven't seen her in a bit, and now she put some stuff in our stream showcase. So happy 30th birthday. Deb's been watching us on the TV. Oh my God. I keep finding out that you guys are watching me on TV, and then I see the picture, Terry Cooper, of her cat watching me, and I can see where we had just done the selection of Ruth winning that card earlier today on the image that's up in Discord. Yeah. And then Cupcake Kate, she posted a picture of her kitty watching us too. So it's like, okay, so we got a birthday. Happy 30th birthday. That is fun. And then we've got, this is on the inside. I think this is going to be on the inside. Old enough to know better, young enough not to care. And then, son, if you think you're old at 40, imagine how I feel. Age gets better with wine. And then I like this. This is a cool design. That kind of reminds me of something I saw that that's an easel card. It makes me think of Aaron Reed, but then it makes me think no. I think it's just triangles put together. That is really cool. I like that one. I need to start pulling from the stream showcase for inspiration, I think. Because you guys have been putting a lot of really fun things up there. And then have the best day. And we've got a steampunk lion. That is fun. Okay, so that is all from Miss Mama Wicey. And that's it for the stream showcase. Now, if I scroll all the way back up, maybe I can find Elizabeth's image where she says that it starts here. Because I keep forgetting to do it. That's like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Well, I don't think it was back that far. That was July. Now I have to scroll slower. I could just put a note in start here, but I liked her image. It's called a tri-point. I definitely like it. Okay, maybe I won't find Elizabeth's image. I'm probably going to just, yeah, I'm just going to put down start here. Okay, so I'm going to pop that in there. So hopefully I will remember this is where I'm supposed to start next. Okay, so back to us on here. I need to clean this stamp too. I haven't gotten around to doing it. So I do need to clean that one. The cocktail stamps were gifted to me and the Google Lens, and I Google Lens it, but I can't find who made them. It just gives me copies. Okay. I'm still going to have to take a look at words. I am going to have to still take a look at Sweet November stamps though. Because, yeah, some of the stuff is just gorgeous. So here's the card we made today. It is similar to this one. This one was Halloween, and it does, the pendulum does move. So this one, our pendulum does move. I'm trying to make it so y'all can see it. Debbie J sent you a start here pic on Discord. Debbie, when is your... It is not my birthday. Debbie McDonald wants to know, is it my birthday? No, my birthday is after Halloween. So. Okay, so what are we doing next? It is 6:49. It's almost 7 o'clock. Is anybody that we know going live at 7? And in the meantime, I'm going to still chit-chat with you guys for a little bit because we have to do our giveaway. Oh, did I reset it? I don't think I reset it. It's not gonna say the right thing, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize. I said it was not gonna say the right thing. So let me reset it because no, I cannot give all of those out to the same person. Now you can put in your name to join. So Ruth has to rejoin now. Okay, so go ahead and type in exclamation point join to get in on the giveaway for this card. I think it's so cute. You will want to be careful with these guys to make sure that they're not getting bent and all the things. But yeah, this is just too cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, tomorrow... Who just popped in? Somebody popped in that didn't say hello yet. Was that Miss Linda? Maybe. So going back up to scroll up and see what's going on where Dallas says, yes, Jana, but I'm not sure if it's on her YouTube or cat. I don't know what that means. Scrolling up to see what Jana said. I try to keep up with all the things, but I don't see where Jana said anything, so I don't know. Okay. Anywho, It's National Video Games Day on the 12th. Tomorrow is the 10th of the month. And on the 10th of the month, Spellbinders has their new releases come out. And I need to double check and see which ones. I want to make sure that I just have the 3. I think I only have the 3, although I have something else sitting over in my bin that I don't remember what month it's for. Yeah, I kind of forgot. But we will be giving away this lovely. I love that. I think it turned out so good. And you guys helped me all the way. You helped me out so much during the entire thing to get my colors and stuff. Everybody that was in the members only helped me with the initial colors, because you know what? I asked them, what color should I go? Oh, Jana may be live on Cat Scrappiness. Okay. Only issue with I'm trying to redirect to someone on YouTube is I have to have their permission prior to doing it. So if they haven't changed the settings to let me do it, then I can't. I have mine set so anybody can redirect to me if they want to. I trust y'all. And I usually wind up going to, or have, I have gone to Dawn, and she hasn't. I was telling you blue, but you actually hear me. What? Oh, you were telling me blue. I think it's where you were telling me to do this, and you thought I could hear you. I don't know. Deb, love you, hun. Okay, I need to get to my other email and see what it was that I got from Spellbinders and what month it was for. It's actually, I think it's October. Yeah, this one is in October. The other thing that I have sitting over here is actually for the October release. So they do let me know. They try to get everything to us well in advance. I'm just bad and don't always get everything created quick enough. But I did get everything done before my deadline. So that's good. And I had a lot of fun doing it. I only did like one recorded video over last. But you couldn't, and yes, the card. Okay, Deborah, thank you so much, honey. Okay, 26 entries so far. Anybody else want to get in on the giveaway of this lovely? And you're going to love feeling that texture. It really does feel like it could be Braille. It's got that kind of, it's just raised bumps. It really feels cool. And I love that it does the thing. I love that it does this. I love that it TikToks. It keeps trying to get caught on one of the chains, though. There we go. If I tilt it back just a little bit, it doesn't get caught on things. Okay, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Let's zoom it a little bit. Oh, I'm hitting wrong buttons. There we go. Is that fun? Okay, I think you guys are ready for the giveaway, and we don't need to have me that zoomed in. No, we don't. Okay, let me switch back to the other thing. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Here's our card. We're going to go ahead and draw. You guys ready? Shay says that is the most cute interactive card. Cuter than Halloween. So I actually made several, and these are all given away. This one was earlier today. I didn't do it as an interactive, but instead it's just a little cottage. This one is interactive as well, so it does swing. And it's a slim line, so it has more space on there. But yeah, I think they all turned out fabulous. I've actually made 4 of these guys. Who makes the puffy embossing powder? I will add it to the supply list, by the way, but it is Hero Arts. So I will be adding that. It might be on the Spellbinders website. Stephanie says, no, I like Halloween better. They were trying to get me to put one of the pumpkins up there instead of a bird. Can you believe it? They wanted me to combine the two. This is not something for Krampus, okay? Krampus is not getting involved. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway. So let's, I mean, because nobody else has popped in. It's like 27 people. Anybody else want to get in on the giveaway? No. Back to the right one. So we're going to do after Jack. After Jack, we will do the drum roll. So y'all ready? Deborah, did you enter, honey? So gonna do that one. Nightmare Before Christmas is combined. That's true. We could do something like that. I don't know. Anyway, drum roll. So who is gonna win this one? Not that one, not that one. This one. Who's gonna win this one? It's gonna be Ruth. How did Ruth win again? Okay. How did Ruth win again? You won this one too, didn't you? I think she won this one this morning. Is that fair? I don't know if that's fair. Ruth, will you confirm? I need to pull up my list and see, because I think she won this morning. I should have said she couldn't win again, but I can't actually do that. I'm pretty sure she won this morning. Yeah, she won this morning. It wasn't actually morning. It was like 2 o'clock. But yeah, it was. Yeah, she already won today. So she won 2 today. Today is her. Honey, you need to go ahead and join the get a lottery ticket. Get a lottery ticket today. Okay, so that's gonna finish it up. I think I also fixed my credits, so I think it's probably gonna be slower. So it will hopefully be better. So we're going to go ahead and run the credits. And I want to say thank you to everybody who has done so much to help out my channel. Thank you for all of my regular supporters. You guys rock. Thank you so much. And for everybody who hung out in the chat and got chatty with us. Thank you guys so much, so much, so much. Thank you. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful... Thank you for being part of my crafty family. That's what I added there. Anyway, thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow at noon with the new collections from Spellbinders. We're going to be playing with the new stuff. So you guys will have to help me pick. There's like 2 things. One, I know I'm not going to do Fergus tomorrow because that's stitching. But that's actually stitching felt. And I'm probably going to do that later on. And that's going to be fun. But... I have a feeling I know which one y'all are going to pick out of the other 2. One collection is really big. One collection has got 2 dies. And you guys are going to have to help me figure out which one to play with tomorrow. Mary says that she will be at work tomorrow. So if anybody wants to be my mod for the days that Mary's not able to be here, like during the day when she's having to work, let me know. And I may give you access to my mod deck. You may get... Mary doesn't want me to give the power of the buttons away, but I may let y'all do it. So go ahead and message me over on Discord, and I will just have to randomly pick somebody. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. And again, thank you. I'm not looking at the right page. What am I not looking at? Anyway, thank you guys, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.